Hello and good evening. Welcome to this special holiday edition of the Vapor Chronicles. Tonight I'm going to read something that I wrote recently called "'Twas a Vape Mail Before Christmas." I hope you enjoy. "'Twas a vape mail before Christmas, clouds filled the whole house. Do-it-yourself juice I was stirring, while Amy set traps for the mouse. The wire and wicking were all placed with great care, in hopes that the vape mail soon would be there. Worldwide vapors were all snug in their beds, with visions of mods and coil porn all danced in their heads. My wife in her robe and I in my cap, we had just settled down with some batteries that we were going to wrap. When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter, so I sprang from the couch to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, and I tore open the shutter in a mad, frantic dash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow made my clouds give a haze to the objects below, when what to my wondering eyes would appear? A white truck with a man carrying my new vape gear. You see, that postal carrier, he was so lively and quick, I knew at that very moment it must be my mailman Nick. More rapid than eagles, his mail truck it came, and then he whistled and shouted and hollered my name. Now to the top of the street, and then he made it right on Crenshaw. Drive away, vape mail for them all. Now, I often dry hit because my tanks have run dry. It's kind of like become a problem for this vape challenge guy. Now with his foot on the pedal, exhaust fumes P.U. A mail truck full of mods, and my mailman Nicholas too. And then all of a sudden, as if I needed more proof, I attempted to vape. Try it. As I was gasping for air and then I was turning around, through the front door, mailman Nicholas came in with a bound. Now he was dressed in his uniform from his head to his foot, and his tanks were all filled with the juice that he put. A bundle of tools and of wire he had flung on his back. He looked like a pro builder just opening that nutsack. His coils, how they twinkled, Clapton's wicked and wet so very. The juices smelled like roses, but they tasted like cherry. He adjusted his tank to increase the airflow, and the cloud from his mouth was as white as the snow. Now, Nick was skilled at building, and he liked to share his vape wealth. Now, I tried this unseasoned in spite of myself. A pull of his pipe and a cloud out of his head gave me to know lots of vaping ahead. His freight train mod E-pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the cloud had encircled his head like a wreath. He had juice I could taste and fire up with my Sigelli. I hit that shit so hard it would make Mike Vape's jelly. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. Placed all the juice bottles, and then he turned with a jerk, and after taking a huge pull and blowing it out of his nose, he then gave a nod out the front door he chose. He vaped on the way, E-pipe sounding like a whistle, and away he drove down the street like a missile. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "A smoke-free Christmas to all, and to all a good vape." Happy holidays, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. It's just the beginning of the holiday season, and this is a time we spend with family and friends and share with each other. It's a time of year that we need to give our very breast. Why the fuck does the teleprompter say breast? Terry, come in here. You know, I was upset about the reindeer. You know, I wanted fucking live reindeer. Then the teleprompter breaks. I mean, come on. There's 400,000 plus subscribers out there, and how the fuck am I going to get them if all this stuff keeps happening? You think that Pimp Slippers has this kind of trouble? No, he's got an assistant that does shit for him. Jeez. Get me a cup of coffee. Oh, well, like I knew it was here. It's fucking cold. God. You know, I bet fapping with Vaping 420 has a freaking real fireplace that gives off real warmth instead of this fake bullshit that I have to deal with. You know, he could light his real cigarette off of his hot fireplace, and, you know, I can't get any of that.